with Miss Megan Li, the CEO and founder of iMega Industry of Shanghai. She's on an international tour. She's a globetrotter, traveling to various countries, just now from Vietnam to India. She is into infrastructure development and its technologies related to cement, iron and other things, and also into talent development, scouting out talent for engineering and IT industry for various nations. We will talk about the growing trends of economy in China, impact over Asia, the youth trends, and also about infrastructure and economy in general. Welcome, Miss Megan Li. And first of all, this is your second trip to India. So give your first impressions about India.
It's my honor to be here, and I feel very appreciated for all of the, your host and invitation, and I'm so happy to share something between China and India. So when I first time come to India, I feel so touched and feel so, grateful by India friends. They are so kind and so host, and even I was not possible to meet them, so they send the gift to the hotel, saving that. So I feel so touched by them. Yeah.
So there is in India, there is a sentence called Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam and Atithi Devo Bhava. Means Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam, the whole world is one family.
Yeah.
And Atithi Devo Bhava, a guest is representing the God in the family when a guest comes.
Yeah.
So naturally, people love gifting or love meeting, love sharing a meal together and all that. What's your first impression about coming to Adamas University first time in your life?
Oh, it's amazing because, I thought it's a private university, should be small and not so much international things. But when I come here, I realize, I'm wrong. It's huge campus, and also, there are so many international professors, and also the professor here is very international mindset, and also the students, I can feel their passion, and I can feel in their, they are so eager to learn something. So I feel I can feel the future of India here.
Great.
The young people from the young students. Yeah, it's very nice.
I really love it.
Yeah.
You can feel the pulse of future of India.
Yeah, the power.
At Adamas. I'm really touched.
Yeah.
As someone from this family, I'm really touched.
Yeah.
My question to you, what are the broad economic trends you are seeing today with regards to the evolution of the new economy, whether in China or in India?
Yes, actually, from past 40 years, there are a lot of changes in China. Now the economic in China is a little bit slowed down, but I am still trust in every generation, in every age, we have new opportunities. Such as right now, in China, the digital market is very popular. In China, you even don't use cash.
Oh, really?
Yeah, when you go to parking and when you go to supermarket, or even we don't go to supermarket, or we go to restaurant.
Well, you order digitally things to come to home.
Yeah, come to home. It's very convenient.
We have a big basket here for that.
Yeah, so like some sharing economics, and so it's very convenient. And I think for the future, it will be some new opportunities like AR, 5G, something new.
Yeah, we haven't yet got 5G here.
Yeah.
4G is functioning, 5G is being campaigned or awareness being created. AR, yes, augmented reality. What would be the impact of AR on common man's life?
I think actually I think in China it's just started recently years for AR, and recently it's not really impact the normal life, probably just to stay in the digital stage. But in the future, I'm sure AR will be really used in lifestyle, like you can talk with AR to be a helper to do some housework at home, and also especially in the industry. So in our company, we also thinking about in the future we want to try use AR in the industry, such as in cement industry, in steel industry, even in power industry, such heavy industry. It will increase a lot of efficiency, and also will reduce a lot of labor cost, and also I think it will change a lot in the heavy industry.
Two most populated nations of the world, and we have a big challenge and a possibility with population.
Yeah.
We are younger than China, I'm told, but the challenges of youth are there on both the countries. How are you solving it, particularly education and employment in China?
Firstly, I feel education is the most important investment for the young people or for every people.
Right.
Because if you are well educated, you will have more wisdom to dealing with all of the changes in your life and also in your work. And you will have more opportunity to change your life.
Yeah.
So I feel like education is most important thing even in India or in China. And I also read some articles from internet, and I also can feel, I have two trips in India. I can feel the people, they really care about education. Whatever they are poor or they are rich,
they spend on education.
they spend money for education. I cannot say it's spend money, it's investment.
I like it. I like it.
Investment.
Yeah.
So I feel, I also benefit from the education, such as I got the bachelor degree, and then we go to study MBA and then EMBA, and afterwards I try to study DBA or some doctor. So I think we should keep learning all the life and be update of our knowledge, be update our wisdom, and be update our mindset. We always keep learning and keep be open-minded. So it's important.
So on the employment front, tell how employment issue can be. Both the nations are highly populated.
Yeah.
There's a huge pressure of the young force on employment, whereas automation and other things are decreasing the employment possibilities. How do you look at that? How are you handling it? How can we handle it?
I think in China we also have the same situation, because we have very more young people. When they graduate from university, they will face up how to looking for a good job. And the Chinese government and also some Chinese companies encourage the young people and the young students go to do some, try to do some setup or going for some business. So I think it's one of the good way, when you can, the government for sure they will give some support. We have a lot of kind of campaign or some activities to encourage the students to try to do some business or entrepreneur, and it's good for the young people. It's not only you go for looking for some job, or you trying to waiting some opportunity come to you. So for the young people, we should try to create opportunity by ourselves. When we are in the university, we try to attend more activities, and we create some create some opportunities. Then when you graduate from university, then you have more opportunities and you learn more things, more skills, and attend more social activities. Then I think it's a good way for the young people. Yeah.
On the status of women,
yeah,
what do you see? How different are China and India from here? Whatever exposure you have got, and what suggestions do you have on status of women?
I can feel that in India, not so much women is really involved in the business or to be a CEO or in the top management, but actually it's very similar, like maybe past 40 years in China. The lady, they are taking care of the housework, they are taking care of the babies, but now it's changed a lot. So such as in my social, my friend, so I can see a lot of lady actually they are doing their own business, and they are the top management members, and they are very powerful, and they are influence a lot of people around. So I hope in the future the Chinese lady and the Indian lady, they have more communication, and we encourage them to to be a powerful part in the society.
So we had Miss Megan Lee, a young business lady from Shanghai, who is a business leader, particularly in the startup culture, and who is also a leader in the infrastructure and talent development domain, a globetrotter, talking to us about China, Chinese economy, Chinese women, Chinese youth, and relationship with India, and what suggestions she was giving a few. She was also finding a lot of strong points, the love of the family for their children and education, particularly in India. And she had a word of advice for the women there, women here in India. She looks forward to an Asian future, a shared economy and a shared future between India and China. Historically, the two ancient nations which can evolve to be the leaders of tomorrow of the world. Thank you, Miss Megan Lee,
Thank you
for
so
your
much.
presence.
Thank
Thank you.